have a very urgent message for the Divine Feminine. Please keep in mind that this message may or may not resonate with everyone. So just take the messages that resonate and leave the ones that do not, okay? This message is for a very particular Divine Feminine. One who has come into the awareness that you cannot heal in the same places that you were hurt. And so you have made some very, very positive changes in your life. But this is really tied to your energetic field. There's something that you feel like your emotional body is trying to tell you at this time. I'm getting very, very conflicted emotions where one day you may feel extreme clarity, and this is immediately followed by you feeling doubt, you feeling confusion as well, which is making you question your position, where you are right now on your journey. And it's important for you to understand, Divine Feminine, that you are so sacred that there are some things that God will not reveal to you until the coast is clear. So even if you run the risk of mixing and mingling with the wrong energy, God loves you so much that you will not only be protected from external forces, but you will also be protected from yourself. There is a heavy energy of fear, an underlying energy of fear that is really being impressed upon the collective right now. And this energy is coming from certain people, places, and things that are only aware of who you are from a place of lack, okay? And whether you know it or not, this affects you heavily. Have you ever noticed that you kind of have this ability to revert back to a certain way of thinking or a certain way of being when you come in contact with certain external energy, okay? This is being highlighted to warn you of what it is you need to release. And sometimes this can be as simple as letting go of the current state of mind, or sometimes you completely have to sever ties, okay, with people, places, things, jobs, relationships, so that you can get back to your natural state of being here, okay? I'm also picking up on the feminine energy that's coming into the awareness that you have some people around you that mirror your energy and your presence. So you may assume that they're on the same page as you, that they're doing the same work as you, that they are navigating life in a similar way. But you will be surprised that they're not. Okay, this is the kind of information that your spiritual body has access to. And this is what's trying to be translated for you at this time by way of your emotional body. So no, you're not going crazy, Divine Feminine. You're being guided to understand that your system is pure intelligence. And you're stepping into this stage of your life where you have to learn to really, really trust that, so that your life will flow in a more effortless manner. This is what God wants for you, okay? This feminine energy I'm tapping into, you are extremely empathic, okay? Your environment, your friends, your work, everything in your reality must be balanced or it affects you tremendously, okay? And this has been a theme in your life for the last couple of years. Your guide's trying to get you to understand, to trust what you feel and what you know to be true, and to stop second guessing yourself, okay? You are extremely powerful. And this new season of your life literally requires you to stand fully in knowing that, so that your journey becomes more easier and it becomes effortless, okay? And so you feel good about your choices, knowing that this is coming from your higher self, okay? Who knows you better than you even know yourself, who has access to information that you don't have access to, okay? This is the key to your success and your freedom. So this feminine energy that I'm tapping into, you're literally stepping into an era of expansion. And there are some things right now happening in your physical reality that your spiritual team is trying to bring to your awareness so that you can step into your highest timeline. And I'm getting clearly that this is the timeline where you receive your personal assignment, but also everything you need to bring it to fruition as well. I'm getting that may be this underlying energy of fear. You may worry about resources. You may worry about opportunity, alignment, things coming your way. You're being guided to let go and fully surrender and allow the Creator to put you in position, Divine Feminine. The only thing that you have to focus on right now is making sure that there is nothing or no one that stands to be a barrier to you and your success here in this physical reality, okay? You are a very, very sacred vessel, and you have a very loving, very supportive spiritual team, but they're also very, very protective over your energy as well. And I'm getting that you've gotten to this place in your journey where you are so in tune that every single day you receive some type of guidance from the universe, your higher power, and your spiritual team is in heavy communication with you. So lately you have been debating, or you're feeling some type of energy rising that's leading you towards cutting a huge cord in your life. And this could be tied to a person, a place, or a thing. And whatever this is, I'm getting that the thoughts that you've been having are intrusive. So you may try to ignore this, but it's like your soul literally won't let you rest until you make the right decision. And this is something that's really been pulling on you emotional lately, because this may not be an easy release. This may be something that feels complicated or even extremely layered in some way, because you know that this will not only affect you, but it will affect your future as well. And what's happening is that your emotional body, as well as your spiritual body, has been sending you major signs about this. You're being guided to no longer ignore your gut, okay? Your guides want you to know that, okay? And this is why everything is extremely triggering for you right now. And so if this message is resonating with you so far, it's time to fully let this energy go in whatever form that it is in your life. This person, this mindset, okay? And remember that every single thing on this planet is energy, and it can appear in many, many forms. But you're being guided, you're being initiated into a new cycle. This feminine energy that I'm tapping into, you have been chosen and presented with a clean slate, like total freedom from a karmic cycle that has been keeping you in a state of mental confusion for a very, very long time. So there's a focus here on your mind, your intuition, and your thought process. There's also something here about third eye activations. And this is being highlighted because this is how you receive your guidance. I'm also getting something about the numbers 333, 444, and 1212. Okay? So although things may be appearing a certain way in your physical reality, the universe is actually about to take you on a major detour. And where you are now, you're currently in this state of preparation. This is why you feel very emotional. It's almost as if you're grieving a certain chapter of your life or a certain version of yourself. And as it pertains to this massive cord cutting energy that's over your life right now, it's also being highlighted here that there are some things that your spiritual team have access to that you don't. So there may be some people, some places, and things in your life that have been compromised in a major way. And there's something deep down inside of you that's repelling this. You're being guided to trust it for now. And know that your life is being divinely guided. And this energy may be different for everyone. I'm picking up also that there may be feminine energy that are dealing with trauma bonds, okay? And this is pertaining to your lower chakras and energy that has been stuck, okay, due to limited beliefs or even outdated ways of being or living, okay? That really does not resonate with you anymore. You have embarked on this journey. You were chosen to experience life in a very sacred way. And your guides are very serious about making that happen for you. So this is where your level of awareness and your divine gifts come into play, so that you can pick up on this sacred information to help you navigate this physical reality. This is a feminine energy that is absolutely aware that there are two aspects of yourself. You have your higher self, which is connected directly to the divine, and your physical self, your vessel. And while you may feel out of place right now, a lot of you may feel disconnected from your higher self. Or maybe you've been trying to figure out how to merge this part of yourself. Maybe you're trying to tap into vital information that you need to navigate your journey, okay? This is coming to you at a rapid rate. You're being guided to trust, to really, really have faith, okay? And also, if things are shifting and moving in your life right now, know that this is not by mistake. God moved you, okay? God removed things and people and places in your reality for your benefit. And so you're in this very pivotal place where you're about to step into this energy of increase simply because of the choices that you've made thus far. And even though it was hard, because the one thing about growth that a lot of people tend to overlook, that growth can be extremely painful, because you have to keep moving. And that's not always the easiest decision. I'm also getting that there's a side of you that many people don't know is there, Divine Feminine. A lot of people see your light and they think that there is no darkness, simply because they don't know that version of you. But they will be shocked by some of the things that you have encountered and some of the things that you have come out on your journey. And that's the thing about stepping into this energy of expansion, knowing that you are chosen, knowing that every single thing in your life is divinely guided. You have decided who it is that you want to be, and you actually putting the action behind your intentions. So you may not be aware of this, Divine Feminine, but there may be something in your energy field that your guides feel like is a threat to your growth in some kind of way. Not only your growth, but all the time and the dedication that you've poured into yourself. You are absolutely not the same person. Everything about you is different, but I'm getting especially your heart space. So right now on your journey, you don't have anything to worry about. You are absolutely being protected from any type of outside force that deems to take you off of your path in some kind of way. And I'm also getting that you are so loved, okay? That God sometimes has to protect you from yourself, Divine Feminine, so that you don't compromise your path. And you have been unconsciously learning to protect yourself as well. And you learned this by tapping into your spiritual body. So this energy that we're currently under with this new moon in Pisces is literally closing out major karmic cycles and tying up a lot of loose ends or a lot of things that may be overlooked, okay? And the energy of Pisces is all about spirituality. It's about higher information and also a heightened sensitivity to your environment. So you may be feeling really tired. You may be receiving major downloads, okay? You're heavily tapped into this energy and you will begin to see a positive change in your life very, very soon. But there's a major call right now from your spiritual team to balance your spiritual body with your physical body. To really tap in, to lean in closer to the divine, because this is where you will receive your guidance on how to make these heavy decisions, okay? And I'm also getting something here about protection. It's very important for you to know that you are protected. Just in general, but as the feminine energy, it's even more highlighted because you have this ability to not only internalize, this fear, but to also materialize it because of how powerful you are. So you're at this stage of your life where you absolutely know how to talk to your fear, where you thank it for showing up. But you have to let it know that you're safe now and that it's okay for you to absolutely step into your power. So at this time, there are a lot of powerful divine feminines stepping into assignment where it's really, really time for you to celebrate all of you so that others can really see themselves in your reflection. It's so much bigger than you. And there's a lot of uncertainty going on in the collective right now where people are carrying so much fear that it's vibrationally affecting others. So if you're in this place where this energy is affecting your natural flow, you're being guided to definitely see it from another perspective, to see it from where you are today, to really see yourself and see every single thing that you have journeyed through, because it's extremely easy to misread yourself in your life. From standing in this place of judgment, judging yourself, judging the choices that you made, when actually the truth is that you did the best that you could with the time and the knowledge that you had, divine feminine. And so this energy really is about being more gentle with yourself and loving yourself through life, no matter what. And the hardest thing to do in this world is to truly love yourself without getting caught up in what everyone else has going on, without allowing other people to project what they're feeling onto you and really absorbing their energy and wearing it and carrying it as your own. Okay? There's so many distractions that literally want to knock you off your square so that you can lose sight of the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is being revealed to you day by day, choice by choice, okay? It's also hard to realize that because you stepped into this energy and you found yourself, you may lose other people. But you have to find a way to be okay with knowing that anything that's truly for you can never leave you. So this message is just, I guess, a check-in from your spiritual team. And this may not resonate with everyone, but there's a feminine energy here that has been given an assignment. You know deep down in your soul what you're here to do. You may be waking up at a specific time every single day. You may be receiving divine instruction and you're questioning it. You're wondering if this is coming from God, if this is leading you to a place. Something about your internal makeup is shifting, where you're leaning more into your spiritual knowledge and understanding that the things that we see in this physical reality is an illusion and can take you off of track. There's a sacred merging that's happening. You are absolutely merging your spiritual body with your physical body. And so, trust me when I tell you, there are parts of your life that you just have to trust are working out without the physical evidence. That's the job of your higher self and your spiritual team. Your only job, divine feminine, is to be so in tune with your spiritual body that you remain open and receptive so that you don't miss out on vital information. So just know that you are being prepared for a clean slate, a totally new era in your life that is going to open you up to abundance, sacred union, sacred friendships, connections, opportunities. This is your era of expansion. And so anything that may be in your energy field, whether this is a mindset, whether this is an emotion, whether this is some type of trauma that has been stuck and embedded deep down in your cells, You're being guided to let this go and to let this go immediately, okay? By way of emotion, emotional expression, by way of meditation, by way of talking to this emotion and letting you know, thank you for serving me. Thank you for keeping me safe. You got me through a very, very hard time in my life, and now I'm okay. Now I'm under divine guidance. I'm protected. I don't need to approach life in this way, okay? And this era that you're stepping into is going to be such a blessing to your mind, body, and your soul. This is also a perfect time for you to set intentions while we're still under the influence of this new moon energy, which is all about putting out what it is you want into the universe. So be very specific. And I'm getting for you to think about what your future self really, really needs. But also remember, when you are manifesting divine feminine, that there's nothing on this planet that you don't have access to. If you can think about it, whether it exists or not, it's accessible to you, okay? So you're in this stage where you really have to trust in your own divinity in order to materialize it. I'm also getting something here about confidence. A lot of you are having your confidence, your vitality, and your radiance restored simply by removing yourself from certain people, places, and things that really don't have an understanding of who you are. And so while you're stepping into this energy, this new beginning, your guides want you to know that if you have been trying to heal in the same place that you were hurt, there's an energy of letting go. You have to be able to cut the cords in order to see yourself clearly. Some of you have no idea how God sees you. There's a lot of fear. There are a lot of untruths as it pertains to, your connection to the Most High. So you have to step fully into knowing that you are loved, that you are appreciated, that you are supported, that there's nothing that you have been through on your journey that can separate you. And the separation part is usually the biggest thing that allows the fear to fester. The minute that you believe yourself to be separate from the Creator is the minute that you begin to see yourself from a lower timeline. You don't even get to step into the essence of your divinity. So it's time for you to see yourself as God sees you. It's time for you to live your life and to have your era of expansion. And this is a time where you don't have to worry about anything. When you are truly, truly chosen by the Most High, every single thing that you need in order for you to complete your assignment is going to be given to you. The only thing that is required is for you to remain open so that you can receive the divine guidance, the vital information. It may feel crazy. You may feel things, you may receive signs, you may really tap into your emotional body and question some of the things. But this stage that you're moving in divine feminine is completely guided from the Most High. And so you're really stepping into this place where you have to trust that. So anything that's in your environment right now that is not a reflection of your path, that's not a reflection of your power, of your grace, of your beauty, your love, your heart space, it has to go. And it has to go immediately because you're being prepared. And there are some things, trust me when I tell you, some beautiful, beautiful gifts and blessings that God will hold back until you get into the right place to receive them so that they are not compromised by people, places, and things, and not even you, divine feminine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you resonated with this message, be sure to hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.